In this video, we'll learn to make Shakshuka, a spicy dish from the North African Jewish cuisine in the Libyan style. The ingredients are bread that we'll heat later, 4 eggs, 2 spoons of sweet paprika, salt and pepper as you like, tomato paste, tomatoes, hot pepper, garlic, and 1 red pepper. Cut the tomatoes to big cubes and keep the juice for the cooking. The tomatoes should be ripe and juicy to make sure that they will release a lot of fluids into the sauce. When you cut the red peppers, they should be sliced to very thin strips. Half a red pepper will do. Pick a sweet red pepper because it gives the dish a sweet aroma and a sweet taste that balances the spiciness of the hot pepper. The green pepper, the hot one, are the one that determines how spicy your dish is going to be. So you can control how hot it's going to be by the way you cut the green pepper. If you don't want it to be too hot, cut away the head and remove the seeds and all the internal parts of the hot pepper. Only use the dark green parts and then it's going to be less hot. Now we're going to keep it whole so you can remove it from the pan whenever you want to. This is how you can control how hot it is. If you like your dish very hot, just keep the hot pepper all along the cooking within the pan. You can also serve it on a plate at the end. Moving to the garlic, we slice it to very thin pieces to make sure that it's going to release its aroma into the oil. Now let's start frying, starting with the red pepper. Don't burn them, just give them a quick tan and always keep stirring the pan. Make sure that they are releasing their fluids and their flavors into the oil. Keep stirring and be careful not to burn them. Add more oil if it looks a bit dry to you. Now we're adding the hot pepper, the green one. Be careful not to burn them either, and note that they burn quicker than the red ones. Again, if it looks a bit dry to you, just add more oil. You want to have your mixture very juicy. Mix the peppers very well and make sure they're releasing their flavor and aroma to the oil. If it looks like they're burning, make the fire a bit lower. Let's start with the gravy. See how the vegetables are sautéed, not burned or deep fried? Now, let's make room in the pan for the spices. First, we're adding the garlic. Again, don't let it burn because then it will taste bitter. stir all the ingredients and make sure you're not burning them. Now add the paprika and stir it into the oil. You might need to lower the heat now, otherwise things will start burning. Add the tomato paste and quickly stir it into the mix. Now add the sliced tomatoes and keep stirring. Cover it all with water. Now you can turn on the heat and let it boil. Once the mixture is boiled, decrease the heat, cover with a lid, and let it sit for 20 minutes. Now that the base of the dish is ready, that the sauce is already cooked, you can mash the tomatoes by hand if you like this texture. This is also a good time to take out the hot pepper if you don't like your dish too hot. Add the salt and the black pepper. If it looks too dry, add a bit of water. Now let's start warming the bread. Just a simple white bread tastes best with shakshuka. We're putting it in the oven. Adding the eggs. Break them into a ball, not directly to the pan. This makes sure that your mixture is clean. Deliver every egg very gently to the sauce. Don't let the yolk break. Repeat this with 3 more eggs. This will feed 2 to 3 people. If you're more than that, just add more eggs. And make sure the eggs are clean. When we add the eggs to the mixture, they float over the liquids, so we have to make sure to cover them with the sauce to let the flavors sink in. But remember where they are in the pan, so you won't break the yolk by accident. You want to keep it whole. It's best to have the yolk cooked thoroughly, or at least cook it for at least 2 minutes, just for health reasons. Now, cover the pan again and let the eggs cook to the degree that you prefer. The more you cook them, the more they soak in the flavor of the sauce. Don't forget the bread in the oven. The crust makes the shakshuka tastier. Now, take out the egg, each egg, with the spoon that allows you to strain the liquids. Now you can add as much sauce as you like. If you like it very, very succulent, you can have a lot of sauce. Some people just don't like a lot of sauce on their eggs. If you like your dish very, very hot, you can serve it with the green hot pepper that we cooked earlier. Serve with a general serving of bread and enjoy.